Welcome back to the SM Championship held at Kevin Harvick Kern Raceway, and this is our finale round where we will be crowning our 2024 champions. Right now we have our riders on the warm-up lap for their first lap of practice. As you can see, we had an amazing turnout with almost 40 riders over 3 classes. And as always, we start off tonight's festivities with an autograph session where our crowd and our riders get to all meet on the front straightaway at the start finish line, and the crowd can get their autographs, they can speak with the riders, and become a fan of these riders for future races. Following our autograph session, we have our Kevin Harvick Kern Raceway's mascot go on the track and do some donuts for the crowd to get them all hyped up. And tonight's SM1 Pro main event grid, on pole position we have Christian Payne. Second is James Ott, American Flat Track Pro Racer. Josh Jackson making his debut after 5 years off the bike. Clayton Williams, local boy. Mike Stavala, that is our front row. Starting pole position, second row is our current points leader, Graham Watson. Kevin Vergen's round 1 winner. Coy Baker, all the way from Colorado. John Lyles starting 9th on the second row, and Ian Champness starting 10th. Our SM2 amateur main event grid is Adam Cooper, current points leader. Adam Cooper Jr., Ernie Lyles, Troy Simmons, and Tom Lynn is your row 1. Row 2 is Nick Chacon, Samir Zuniga, Connor Lynn, and Jamie Rodriguez. Row 3 we have Merlin Valencia, Eric Hansen, Connor Waite, Mia Wright, and Jeremy Callender. And the final spot is Todd Wilkes. This is the SM grid for the SM Championship's finale event of 2024. And the 10-second board is up. And our over and above drone imaging drone is ready to capture the start. And the green flag waves as Clayton Williams with an awesome start gets out to the early lead, and James Ott, number 19, almost high sides entering turn 1. He was able to save it though, and Christian Payne made a quick move under Clayton in turn 1 to get into first place. One of our riders right there, 133 of Troy Simmons, gets hung up on the tires. Let's see if he's able to recover and make his way through the field. Christian Payne is already opening up a pretty decent sized gap over his nephew at that, Clayton Williams. So let's see what Clayton has to say about that, and if he can keep Christian honest in this race. Third place, we have the number 16 of Ian Champness. He hasn't rode Supermoto in quite a few years, and we were able to bring him back out, and hopefully we see more of him in 2025. Mike Stavala in 4th place, followed by John Lyles. Our points leader, Graham Watson, is in 6th, followed by Kevin Vergen's round 1 winner. Right behind them is our SM2 amateur points leader, Adam Cooper, mixing it up with the pros. He did tell me he was going to be racing in the SM1 Pro class in 2025. And this is our current running order after 1 lap of this 10-lap main event. All of our riders crossing the finish line, going through turns 1 and 2, and hitting that ramp to see who can carry the most speed through that first section. Oh, and it looks like we have a rider down. It looks to be number 22, Nick Chacon. Looks to have ran in the back of Mia Wright, and he is getting up awfully slow over there. He is on his feet though, so let's see if he's able to recover and continue racing. Back to our battle for second place, we have Clayton Williams. Ian Champness is right on him for second place. Let's see how Clayton reacts to Ian being right behind him. We have a 5-rider battle between Stavala, Lyles, and Vergen's joining that fight for second with Ian and Clayton. As we enter Rust Brown Corner, We have Clayton Williams still holding off number 16, Ian Champness. It looks like, can't really tell, but we do have number 22, Nick Chacon, back on his bike and going, so that is good news to see. It looks like the number 11 of John Lyles has made the move around Mike Stavala. And now we have a 3-rider battle for second place between Clayton, Ian, and John. John looking to make the move on Ian now. He is looking feisty tonight and ready to roll. Adam Cooper, our SM2 amateur, mixing it up with the pros. He's in front of a few of them right now. Let's see if he can keep moving forward. In the amateur class, we have Cooper Jr. making the pass on Tom Lynn for second. Oh, and Adam Cooper goes down hard. Our SM2 amateur points leader currently goes down after hitting the back of Graham Watson. Let's see if he's able to recover, because there's number 33, OG Ernie Lyles. He's coming through. Adam is on his bike, but now second place is closing in quick. Adam's going to have to recover quickly and keep moving forward. He got on his bike right behind number 55, Coy Baker of Colorado Supermoto. Let's just take a moment, everyone, to really appreciate this track that we are racing here tonight. This is a half-mile banked oval. This bank right here is much bigger in person than what camera does justice. It is a very tough corner to come down the banking while it transitions into that tight 180. It looks like Christian Payne hitting the ramp has himself a sizable lead as we hit this halfway mark of this race. And as you can see, Christian doing it just right. Oh, and it looks like he kicks that cone. Someone must have hit that cone into the middle of the track. He was trying to help everyone else out by fixing it. We're starting to get into a little bit of lap traffic here, so these battles for this podium position in the SM1 Pro class might get interesting. Those 3 riders get by that lap rider just fine. That was number 199 of Connor Waite, who helps out at SoCal Supermoto. If you want to get into Supermoto, definitely go check them out, as they have the bikes and everything. The battle for second is heating up with Clayton Williams, Ian Champness, and John Lyles. As John's looking for a move up the inside of Ian, can't quite get there, but he's all over Ian. And this is forcing Ian to ride a little defensive, allowing Clayton to make a small gap. There's our SM2 amateur current leader, followed by OG Ernie Lyles, number 33, and Adam Cooper Jr., number 23. Adam's making up small amounts of ground. Let's see if he can continue that forward and catch Ernie Lyles. As we enter westbound corner, we have Christian Payne coming in with some big slides into a tight 180 as he maneuvers through this lap traffic. Here's our battle for second. Clayton Williams, Ian Champness, John Lyles, and now Kevin Vergen's round 1 winner joining the fight for the podium position. Clayton, Ian, John, and Kevin are all very, very tight right now. Let's see. Oh, and Clayton makes a move up the inside, actually around and up the inside of some lap traffic. Ian gets through. John Lyles seems to have gotten a little hung up in there. Kevin Vergens as well seems to have gotten a little hung up. But let's see what this entails. Yes, John Lyles did lose about 10 or so bike lengths from those lap traffic riders. As we have 6 laps of this race completed, John Lyles still maneuvering his way through lap traffic, trying to catch the to second and third position of Clayton Williams and Ian Champness. The battle for second in the SM2 amateur class is heating up. Adam Cooper Jr. is catching up to the OG Ernie Lyles. Ian Champness all over. Oh, he makes a small mistake and loses a few bike lengths there. Another lapped rider is in between Ian and John. Let's see how quick John can get around this lapped rider. John and Kevin make it past that lapped rider easily. Mike Stavala is still holding down 6th place at the moment. And we have Graham Watson in 7th. Ott has made the move on Jackson last lap, so he has moved up a position after that turn 1 fiasco where he got almost sideways and high-sided. The rest round corner with Christian Payne, Clayton Williams, and Ian Chambliss is our top 3 in our SM1 Pro class. John Lyles and Kevin Vergens battling it out, heading into that tight 180. It looks like Kevin has made the move on John Lyles to secure that 4th place position. He does have a ways to go and some lap traffic to get through to catch up to Ian Chambliss in 3rd. There's only a few laps left, so I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. Adam Cooper, SM2 points leader and current first place in this race, just past Boy Baker on that last lap, one of our pro riders. And the battle for second in the SM2 amateur class is heating up as Adam Cooper Jr. is all over the OG Ernie Lyles. Let's see if OG Ernie can hold him off. He only has a couple of laps to go. Clayton Williams has extended his lead over Ian Chambliss by a significant amount now. It looks like he has secured 2nd place down. Ian still has a good gap over Kevin. But now the battle is going to be for 5th as Stavala and Watson have caught up to Lyles. Still maneuvering through lap traffic, we have John Lyles getting under with Stavala and Watson following through Rush Brown corner. It looks like Adam Cooper Jr. has made the move on OG Lyles for 2nd place in the SM2 amateur class. Christian Payne with a beautiful slide there, flipping it and flopping it back and forth. Kevin Vergens has caught Ian Chambliss. What is happening? Did Ian make a mistake? Did lap traffic get in the way? It doesn't matter now as Kevin is all over Ian heading into the last lap of the race. There's also Tom Lynn and Troy Simmons. The battle for 4th in the SM2 amateur class is heating up as we enter this final lap. Ian Chambliss and Kevin Vergens side by side entering that 180-degree turn. Ian's able to hold off Kevin for now, but Kevin is trying to make his move with only half a lap to go. Kevin tries to go under. Can he get back under him? No. That corner is pretty slippery, and it looks like Ian's able to hold him off for now with only 3 corners to go. Can Ian hold off Kevin for that final podium position? As we enter the final straightaway, we have Christian Payne coming home first in our SM1 Pro class. Clayton Williams, his nephew, in 2nd, and the battle for 3rd is a photo finish, but it was Ian Chambliss coming out on top over Kevin Vergens. The battle still remains for 5th place as Mike Stavala has passed John Lyles with Watson right behind Lyles now. Let's see what happens as we hit the final straightaway. Troy Simmons has gotten around Tom Lynn for 4th place. There's our AFT Pro Rider James Ott in the mix. Stavala, Tolman 5th. And the photo finish with John Lyles and Graham Watson was a close one, but Lyles topped Graham to get 6th place. James Ott in 8th. Adam Cooper, our SM2 amateur, in 9th. Josh Jackson in 10th. I wonder what must have had mechanical issues as the heat race. He ended up getting 3rd. And OG Lyles with some sparks flying. And here are our results of the SM1 Pro class. Christian Payne with a 105.5. We have Clayton Williams with a 106.6, Ian Chambliss with a 106.7, Kevin Vergens, Mike Stavala, John Lyles, Graham Watson, James Ott, Josh Jackson. Boy Baker is our top 10. Look at those lap times as they are very tight within the 2nd to 9th range, and it was anybody's fight for that podium spot. As we take a look at those SM2 amateur results, we have Adam Cooper topping the charts with a 106.6, matching the SM1 Pro Class lap times. His son in 2nd, Adam Cooper Jr., OG Lyles rounding out the podium, followed by Troy Simmons, Tom Lynn, and a big shout out to Mia Wright, the only girl in the field, getting 6th. Samir Zuniga, Connor Lynn, Jamie Rodriguez, Merlin Valencia, Eric Hansen, Connor Waite, Jeremy Callender, Nick Chacon, and Todd James Wilkes. And let's hear what the riders have to say about their race.
Yeah, like you said, this is I'd say a dream of mine to be racing next to my dad.
It's both our first year, our first season racing, so we're stoked about it. That's the first time we can do this. Next year, Boston's got to go on.
I'm not good at this stuff.
Let me start this off by saying big thanks to Mikey Now. He does 57 times more for this sport than anybody in the whole world. And then I got Josh Chisholm, 16 helmets to keep my head in the same place. Steve Holloway, he helps me out with my program there. And then I got Stan and Sean Williams. Hey, I got Sid down there, he does everything to help me out. Bob Diffenbaugh helps me out, and so does Video. And Vicky Hammonds here tonight. I just thank everybody. I love you all. And thank you, crowd, very much for coming out.
And this will conclude our 2024 season. And congratulations to our 2024 champions and our SM1 Pro champion, Graham Watson, our SM2 Amateur champion, Adam Cooper, and our Open DTX Sportsman champion, Wyatt Carter Crum. Congratulations to them, and we'll see them, as well as everybody else, in 2025 for the 5-round championship.